Before we get into it, this channel exists for one reason. Real stories, broken down for real people. This is the Holy Lowdown. Let's go. Imagine showing up to a battle, and the guy on the other side is literally over 9 feet tall. Full bronze armor, head to toe, a coat of mail weighing over 125 pounds, a spear so massive that just the iron tip alone weighed 15 pounds. And you're a teenager with a slingshot. This is one of the most well-known stories in the entire Bible, and I promise you, it's even wilder than you remember. Let's get into it. So here's what's going on. The Israelites and the Philistines are at war. 2 armies camped on opposite sides of a valley called the Valley of Elah. And for 40 days, neither side makes a move. Why? Because every single morning and every single evening, a Philistine warrior named Goliath walks out into that valley and issues a challenge. His exact words, recorded in 1 Samuel, chapter 17. "Choose a man and have him come down to me. If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us. Winner takes all, one fight, one man." And for 40 days, nobody on the Israelite side said a word. Not one soldier, not one commander, not even King Saul, who Scripture literally describes as the most impressive man in all of Israel, standing head and shoulders above everyone else. Even he wouldn't move. Now, enter David. David is the youngest of 8 sons of a man named Jesse. He's not a soldier. He's not even supposed to be there. His job is shepherding his father's flock back home in Bethlehem. His dad sends him to the battlefield, not to fight, but to bring food to his 3 oldest brothers and check on them. That's it. Drop off the food, come back with a report. So David shows up to the camp, and right on cue, Goliath steps out and delivers his challenge. Same speech, day 40. And David looks around and sees the entire Israelite army pulling back in fear. And he says, "Who is this guy?" His oldest brother Eliab hears him asking questions and is not happy about it. He turns to David and says, "Why are you even here? Who's watching those few sheep you have back home? I know why you came. You just wanted to see the battle." Classic older brother energy. But David doesn't back down. He keeps asking around until word gets to King Saul, and Saul sends for him. David stands before the king and says, "Don't let anyone be discouraged because of this man. I'll go fight him." Saul looks at this kid and says, "You can't fight him. You're just a young man. He's been a warrior his entire life." And this is where David says something that stops the room. He tells Saul, "I've been keeping my father's sheep. When a lion came and took a lamb from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the lamb. When it turned on me, I grabbed it by the hair and killed it. I've killed both lions and bears. And this Philistine will be just like them, because he has defied the armies of the living God." Saul agrees, and he tries to give David his own armor, bronze helmet, a coat of armor, a sword. David puts it all on, and takes it right back off. He tells Saul, "I'm not used to this," and he sets it aside. Instead, he picks up his shepherd's staff. He walks to a nearby stream and selects 5 smooth stones, placing them in his shepherd's bag. Then he takes his sling in hand and walks toward Goliath. Goliath sees him coming, and he is insulted. Scripture says he looked David over and saw that he was little more than a boy. He said to David, "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? Come here, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and the wild animals." David doesn't flinch. He looks at Goliath and says, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." David reaches into his bag. 1 stone. He loads his sling, winds up, and fires. The stone strikes Goliath directly in the forehead, the one place not covered by his helmet. Goliath falls face down on the ground. The Philistine army watched their champion fall, and they ran. Here's what I want you to sit with. David wasn't fearless because he didn't understand the danger. He understood it completely. Goliath was enormous. Goliath was experienced. By every human measurement, David had no business being in that valley. But David wasn't operating on human measurements. He wasn't confident in his size, or his strength, or his training. He was confident in something, someone, bigger than all of that. Whatever your Goliath looks like right now, and I mean that literally, whatever situation feels impossible, whatever problem has you frozen, whatever has the people around you too afraid to move. This story has been told for thousands of years for a reason. Sometimes the giant falls, and sometimes all it takes is one stone, and the right kind of faith. That's the Holy Lowdown on David and Goliath. If this hit different, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and drop a comment below. What's your Goliath right now? We'll see you next time.